What up, guys? Razor Rays here with y'all tonight, and I'm here to talk to y'all about guys are scared to go to Colombia now. This phenomenon happened because an American citizen got him a girl in Baranquilla, bought himself a building, and was planning on opening up a restaurant. Now, I don't know if he was in business with the female or not, but from reports, he was apparently robbed, and he tried to fight with the robbers in Baranquilla, and he got shot and murdered. So now, all I've been hearing all day from other YouTubers is Colombia safe? Is it too dangerous to fly out to Colombia? Will American foreigner travelers get jacked, robbed in Colombia? Man, the stuff I've been seeing all day today is like, wow. One guy gets robbed in Baranquilla. Remember, Colombia is a huge country. One guy gets robbed and murdered, which is awful. And prayers go out to that guy and his family that was killed. But we have to slow down a little bit, y'all. As travelers, we have to slow down as far as the hype on the dangers of parts of Colombia. Now, of course, some parts of Colombia are more dangerous than the others. But we have to look at the numbers. That report of that one guy getting murdered in Baranquilla, which is awful, and like I said, I feel sorry for him and his family. But it's one guy. Compare that to the amount of murders, slayings in the major cities in the United States of America. Remember, guys, as travelers, we are trying to leave the matrix. Matrix meaning the USA. So, you can't let one horrific incident sway y'all from flying out of the matrix and enjoying yourselves inside the wonderful country of Colombia. One incident does not stop a movement of travelers flying abroad, leaving the matrix to enjoy their lives. I'm telling y'all, from the comments I've seen all day, people are frightened, scared to death to go to Colombia. And I'm telling y'all tonight, do not be scared to fly out to Colombia. Do your research. Make sure the areas you go to are not like the poorest barrios, meaning the poorest communities. Because, of course, if you go to a third world country and you go to the poorest area, there's a possibility that you might be targeted because they know you're coming from America. They know that you have money on you. And especially if you're going out wearing jewelry. Here in the States, you don't even wear jewelry inside certain projects because you know that you're going to be a target. You might as well walk around on your neck. If you got jewelry on your neck, you might as well walk around with a chain with like a few $100 bills on that chain. You're pretty much asking to get robbed. Don't do it. Now, the incident was very awful, but you can't let it stop us, guys. If you calculate the amount of people getting robbed out in certain parts of Colombia, it still pales in comparison to the amount of people being robbed and murdered inside parts of America. And if you're willing to stay in parts of America, especially inside the major cities where there's high crime rates, if you're willing to stay inside New York, Chicago, St. Louis, if you're willing to stay in these type of cities rather than fly out to Colombia because of one person getting murdered or robbed, and maybe you might hear about another one getting murdered and robbed probably next week, but still, do the numbers, calculate the numbers, and see the amount of robberies and murders where you're living at currently inside the States and compare it to what's going on in certain parts of Colombia. You have to think logically. Take a step back, breathe, do not fear. Do not fear Colombia. Of course, there are going to be times when people are targeted because you are from the States. That's a given. I know that. We all know that. But let's look at the rate of targeting. Does the rate of targeting foreigners, does it surpass the rate of regular Americans getting robbed and killed every day inside the Matrix? Or we as travelers gonna let one robbery and murder scare us from leaving cities in America where there are multiple murders each day, sometimes each hour? So you'd rather stay in the Matrix in certain cities and live through multiple murders, multiple crazy people roaming the streets, multiple robberies. You'd rather stay here rather than fly there. All because there was one major story that was posted all over the news, hyped up and blown up. And like I said, prayers out to the victim of the murder. It was awful. We don't know the situation. We don't know the circumstances. We don't know if it was a setup. We don't know if it was a random robbery. Those details are still to be found out. But I know, sitting here tonight, that some people are highly exaggerating the situation and highly exaggerating the danger to foreigners. Do not let the mob mentality make you fear flying out to Colombia, flying out to DR, flying out pretty much anywhere. Go for yourself and find out for yourself. We always talk about boots on the ground out there. Well, you be the boot on the ground. You go out there and you report back to the Matrix and let us know what's going on. If you stay grounded, if you stay inside your own bubble, scared to fly out, all because of a couple of incidents that happened, a couple of random incidents that happened, you will be stuck in the Matrix for the rest of your life. And who knows how it'll go for you, stuck here in the Matrix. So, I tell y'all tonight, Colombia is a go. And I said the other day, Dominican Republic is a go. Do not let a couple of incidents trap y'all into the Matrix. Lock y'all into the Matrix, aka the United States of America. At least get out for a week, 2 weeks. You can come back to the Matrix. I'm not saying leave the Matrix forever, but at least get a couple of weeks out of the Matrix, out of the madness. But remember, always use your street smarts. Any place you go, any country you go, any city you go, street smarts. Do the same thing that keep you safe inside the Matrix, inside your home city. Whatever you're doing in your home city, do the same thing when you travel out to a Colombia, when you travel out to a Medellin, a Cartagena, a Baranquilla. Use your street smarts. Do not do foolish, idiotic stupidity, or you will get got. So, in conclusion, Colombia is a go. Cartagena is a go. I know Cartagena. It's safe to fly out. It's safe to roam the streets. Like I said, just don't wear your jewelry out. Just don't flash too much money. Do not throw money up in the club, for God's sake. You will be fine. The odds say that you will be fine. Now, I'm not going to say 100%, but it's a good chance that you will leave Colombia, come back to the Matrix, and say, man, I love that trip to Colombia and I want to go back. And a report of one person getting robbed and murdered will not sway you. It will not put you into fear of traveling to Colombia. So that's all I got to say for today, tonight. Forget fear. Conquer your fear. Do not tell yourself and freak yourself out from going on a flight and enjoying the great Colombia. I'm Razor Rays. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm out.